Kinda? Does it? Does it? Was that returns? I think it was out of turns at that point. So, I mean, yeah, it does say me turn. It does say me turn in the end. It always does. Medicine had left the nameless hill. But she was not particularly going anyway, so she just ended up flying around randomly. But her eyes suddenly became attracted to a vast sea of yellow. Wow, so many sunflowers. It makes me feel kind of awful. Medicine was never one for sunflowers, but since she had a vague memory of visiting a sunflower field before, she decided to drop down and take a closer look at it. It's not like I had a place in mind anyway. They made me feel bad even up close. She walked slowly through the field, looking upwards at the sunflowers who grew even taller than her. Many of the large flowers looked like suns pointing at her and making her feel even worse than ever. All these flowers of the sun pointing in one direction. It really does feel awful. Their colors are so bad for the eyes too. I can't relax around here. My, I think these vivid colors are quite brilliant myself. Who are you? She quickly turned towards the direction of the voice. At first, the sunflower in their way made the owner of the voice hard to see, but the sunflowers did separate at once to reveal the figure clearly. Hello, it's been a while, hasn't it? Who are you? My, you could forget someone like me? Who's as bright and colorful as a sunflower? That's rather mean. I forgot about you because you're like a sunflower. That's unfortunate. It's rare for anyone to forget such prettiness. Do you mean you or the sunflowers? Both. She caressed a sunflower stalk as she murmured. They had indeed met before, but since Medicine had the memory of a doll, it was to be expected that she forget. I'm kinda getting the feeling that we've talked before. My, you've remembered me now. I'm glad. That reminds me, I never did get your name. I'm Yuuka Kazami, and you would be? Medicine. Medicine Melancholy. From your name and your body, I suppose it's obvious that you would dislike sunflowers. So what would your melancholic self be doing here? Planning to move? Why would I desert Miss Sue to stay in a place like this? I was just a bit bored, so I came out to play. My, how fortuitous of you, I think. How fortuitous? I'm quite bored myself. Though I don't think you make an adequate partner to play with. That's so rude. Miss Sue's poisons is invincible. It's just a little joke. Besides, it's always a tragedy to see a flower wither away due to poison. Although they seem to have traded provocative words, it was just banter that signified a normal, peaceful, and boring day. Although Yuuka and Medicine were fundamentally different, they both shared the same feeling of wanting something big to happen. Just as a flower needs its water, the mind needs enrichment as well. And then, blessings of rain from above began to fall and quench the thirst of their minds. If you're that bored, then I have something really interesting for you right here. Eh? Did you say something? Look up. Medicine looked up to the sky as she was told to, and saw a crack quickly opening in the blue sky with a purple figure emerging from it. Hello and good afternoon. It's certainly raining and sunlight today, isn't it? Be clearer. Will it be brighter or a rainy day? Yuka's face began to tighten into a scowl. There were few who could argue against these two women being amongst the most powerful Gensokyo, and the two of them were now facing off. But unlike Yuka, Yukari had a calm and light look on her own face. My, don't make such a scary face. I didn't come for that today. How boring. What are you here for then? As I said, I have something really interesting for you all. I'm not a fan of your brand of salesmanship. My, is that so? That's too bad. I had such a wonderful day. Wait for you to kill some time as well. I suppose I could listen to your offer. I like it when you're honest. You over there, do listen carefully as well. Huh? What did you say, Miss Person as purple as Miss Sue? Here you go. Share this copy, please. Yukari handed over a familiar looking document as she spoke. It was another copy of the participation information she had been distributing. After reading through the instructions, they both looked up. What's this supposed to be? And if you came here personally, you might as well have explained it to us verbally. It took me quite a while to make that, you know. It makes my job easier as well. So how about it? I believe it's a good way to relieve your boredom. I'm not really sure, but it's basically about inviting friends and fighting together, right? I don't have any friends beside Miss Sue. My, but you do. You do have one right next to you after all. Eh? The two turned to look at each other, then immediately began to protest. Now hold on a second. When did I become a friend of this girl? Suzerain and sunflowers together? That's like water and oil, or dolls and humans. Don't those go well together? Whatever the case, I have no interest in such tedious things. If you wish to kill some time, then let's fight it out here right now. My, you get heated up awfully easy. If you wish to fight me so badly, then there's one person you will have to defeat first. Reimu Hakure. Reimu. You lost to Reimu in the past, didn't you? A yokai gets beaten by her is no match for me. There's no way I'm going to take that lying down. Fine, I shall play with Reimu a little while as an appetizer. Yes, very good. And what about you, Miss Doll? Me? I don't know. You're aiming for the liberation of all dolls, aren't you? Then you'll have to work hard and gather a lot of allies. Well, that's true. But how do you know that? Just what are you planning? Now, don't worry so much. I'll jot you two down as participants then. Do your best. I'm even busier than a bee these days. As soon as she finished what she wanted to say, Yukari jumped back into her gap without giving the others a chance to stop her. The two left behind turned to look at each other again. Just what was that all about? I feel like she was pulling my strings like a puppet. What about you? What do you plan to do? She said I could liberate all dolls, so I can't back down now. I'll have to gather allies and fight the humans eventually. You shall be the leader then. Such things are far too annoying for me. What? The battles take place between groups, so we need to decide a leader. It's written right here. I'm not very interested in dolls, but this fits well, doesn't it? I guess so. Alright, I accept. I'll do my best to raise the social status of dolls and liberate them from the humans. Getting to know the outside world, its residents, and even herself. To Medicine, this was a chance for her to grow and find some allies to her cause at the same time. And so Medicine's battle for the liberation of all dolls began. Hey, what about me? Oh my god. So... Holy fuck! We got a 4-way duel, bitch! Fuck me, man. Fuck me sideways. It's not gonna be a fun time. So, back to my rant time. So, if I can actually finish it. So, pretty much, let's go to Costco. Rainy as fuck. And the unfortunate part is that... because it's raining, when I go outside to go to get my cart to go buy shit, my sandals... my feet just kept getting wet because of the fucking rain and all this. So that sucks. Go inside. It takes me 5 minutes to find it because I've never bought makeup remover. I don't go to the makeup section. So I'm like, how the fuck do I know, right? So I find it eventually, which is nice because it wasn't that bad though. Like I mentioned, 5-10 minutes. It's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing in the world. So it was nice to get that done. After that though, going back home was cancerous. Because pretty much, like, it's only 5 minutes to go to my place, to Costco, which is actually really nice. But unfortunately, I was going back home at 5, right? 5 on the dot, so everyone's coming home from rush hour. And that took 15 minutes because everyone's going back home. Not only that, there was this one motherfucker who blocked the road because to go home, there's like 2 roads. I'm never gonna finish this rant time anyway. I'm never gonna finish this rant time. Fucking hell, man. Every time I'm just wanting to develop my shit, man. Why is it so hard to do? And I can't even do this off screen too. I honestly can't do that because there's a possibility that cutscenes play, right? And it's not like it's not like my other RPG games like the Touhou Puppet Dance Performance, Genius of Saf. I can't play off screen because any time event could happen. So I gotta record that shit, which sucks. Because I would have been developing so much by now, but I can't do that, so that sucks. And I can't finish my rant time because every 2 seconds is an event, which is good. It turns out playtime because I can talk about this and the game continues on longer, which is good. But when I want to finish a rant time, let me finish a rant time. God damn it. The kid can be a little helpful sometimes. Letty had Chiruno create a snow hut on the lake surface, letting her enjoy the coolness inside. She started to get sleepy, which wasn't surprising. She would usually be sleeping. Hiccup, I think. She would usually be sleeping at this time. So sleepy. Honestly, what am I doing here? I should have just sent her away then. And furthermore, thanks to her, more of the little ones keep joining. Which means I'm the only yokai here. Jeez. Letty was starting to get herself riled up. The walls of ice reflected her voice back at her, making her words reverberate throughout her own body. As she covered her ears, still seething with resentment, she looked up to the sky to see the source of all her edicts, making a fuss about something or other overhead. Oh. Wait, Chiruno. Hey, over here. You can't run now. Give it back to Star's ribbon. Bah, I was just borrowing it for a bit. Because it's really big. What? Big? And don't use a ribbon to tie up your frogs. It's fine, they're frozen. I'm just using it to carry them around. That isn't a problem. And if that's all you want to do, why not use your own skirt? No way, it'll get wet. Why you? So I'm gonna borrow it for a little longer. Bye-bye. Ow! Chiruno turned around to see who hit her, and there stood Letty. Letty, that hurt! You should behave yourself. Now return that ribbon. Okay. After being scolded by Letty, Chiruno reluctantly handed the ribbon back to the two fairies. Ah, thanks, Miss Lucky. It's Letty. We'll bring this back to Star. Thanks a lot, Poochie. Oh shit, I don't even know how to respond to that. What the fuck? Poochie! Oh my god, that's good shit. I'm not a dog. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's some good shit. Letty, you're now called Poochie. We'll fucking call you Poochie now. Oh, let's do this shit, let's do this shit. Oh, let's roll with this. Roll with this shit. There they go. You shouldn't do those kinds of pranks, Chiruno. I don't want to hear that from you. Pranks need to be more crazy to be fun. Like we could sneak up on Luna while she's sleeping, then hide some sweets into her hair. Ah, that sounds awesome. Let's do that tonight. Then she wakes up in the morning, she'll complain about her head feeling heavy. Ah. Was it sweets or sheet? No, it's sweets, I think. The two then completely forgot about Letty's scolding and flew off to plan their next prank. The remaining Letty sighed while putting her palm to her face. I don't ask for much, just be quiet at least. I can't relax at all otherwise. Chill, Poochie, chill. No pun intended. Yep, holy shit, I got... Oh my god, this is... Okay, you know what, I'm gonna finish my ranting. 15 minutes to get back home, in the rain, heavy, and it's hailing. And it was fucking hailing too, okay? That was annoying as well. It wasn't as a lot of hailing, but you could still see it. It was kind of... Oh my god. 15 minutes for a 5-minute route. One asshole stood in there trying to turn left for 3 minutes. Fuck me. And yeah, that was annoying as fuck. And then I had to get home, bring all the stuff in. It was still raining, pretty wet. And then luckily I didn't take a shower beforehand. So it was nice to take a shower after and then start recording. So yeah. Okay, finish my goddamn rant time. I also have another story I want to talk about in the future, but I do not know I can finish it right now. I'll save it for another video. But yeah, I have another story time you might be interested in. This one's gonna be, I think this will be an interesting one. One I'm sure you wouldn't be expecting. Hey Raymond, you got a letter? A letter from who? Raymond took the letter with a cute flower print sign designed from Marissa. The front displayed the words revenge. The clearly dangerous message didn't fit the neat envelope at all. You shouldn't bring me such sinister looking things. It's precisely because it's sinister that I brought it to you. Purify good. I'll need the sender to come back here to do that. You haven't told me who sent this letter in such bad taste either. Ah, she was in red and green and carried a parasol. Kinda felt like I've met her before. You don't mean... Huh? Someone you know? I don't really want to confirm it, but... She reluctantly opened the letter to find a concise note. Let's settle who's the strongest among us. Yuuka Kazami. The flower scent of the stationery lingered in the atmosphere like a bad memory. We've got some trouble here now. So it was someone you knew, huh? Don't tell me you don't remember her. Anyway, she's going to be an opponent we can't fight against normally. Prepare yourself for some tough battles. If you're going that far to bring her up, then I think I'm starting to recall something. But my head doesn't seem to want me to. You're talking nonsense again. Whatever the case, we'll have to get serious. Be careful. Ah, the original. She doesn't look like she's going to be of any help. Holy shit, we got like 3 fucking armies to attack. Can I fucking do anything? Do I want to power up? I got a lot of money. Oh, come on, can I level them up? That's unfortunate. I guess you gotta get them past a certain threshold of normal battles and then they can level up. That's kind of lame, but whatever. Melee attack that puts users at front range from target. Okay, so you go ham on someone, then you go back. It's an interesting ability, and we've seen the power. Okay. Let's fucking save, man. I just want to end this. Alright. Alright. So that's pretty long. Okay. So we did decently. Pretty much all we did was take out the human village. But we had cutscenes after cutscene, which is not bad though. Cutscenes are pretty good. But still though, we had cutscenes back and forth. And because of that, we have 4 new opponents to deal with. We got Misty Lake, the strongest fairy army. We got Ante. We got the Guardian of the Sun. And we got Hakugoro. So it looks like we're getting into real business here. I think we've taken over half the area, supposedly. Kinda. Still got a lot more to take care of and all that good shit. So that's gonna be fun times. So we got a lot of people on the team. We're gonna try not to lose them, but we lost Wriggle. I don't know how, but whatever. And yeah, that's the main goal. I want to try to make use of Aya, Kane. I think my new team's gonna be Rainbow, Marissa, Aki, Kane, and Kane and Aya, because Kane, she's pretty good. She's got good stats all around. She's got pretty good stats. Aya's just fast and it'll hit hard, that's for sure. Kane's just good neutral all around. I might use her ability one day, just as defense. That could come in handy. Then Rainbow, Marissa, just because they're good, but they do the best. So yeah, that's my comp for now. That's what I'm gonna hopefully use. Okay, that should be an interesting time. But yeah, I'm getting really excited because I have more armies to take care of and all that. Yeah, main thing to note, you probably know it, but you know, what's better? Saving money or just keep spamming for level ups? Who should I probably actually won't. Honestly, I probably won't see the message beforehand, so I'm not gonna say who should I prioritize first out of these 4, because I know the way I do my video schedules, I probably won't see it by then. So the advice is I should see it in time, but when it comes to something like the best optimal way, it might take some time. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, like always, this is Magi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.